So for today, we're going to cover using templates. And templates is another way to, it's a feature that we use to be able to kind of save you a lot of time, to be able to use the emails or text messages that you use frequently to text to your clients or email your clients frequently, right? So for example, like if you have like a utility form that you want to send and transfer of utilities for a buyer contact of yours, you can set up the templates to be exactly the same form, and then you just fill in the blank whenever you're about to send it out. So within here, you go to your settings in the upper right hand corner, and then on here you can start off by creating a whole bunch of folders. So like I've created like folders here, and then for follow-ups, for inspections, for newsletters, and so forth, right? And so you can see within here, I have 2 templates for follow-ups, but none for text messages, 1 for inspection, and so forth. I can click on this and then take a look at the utility. Click on the utility once and then hit the pencil. And so you can basically use these tags and label the templates here. So to the client name, the subject, and then you can create your format here. So, and then in here, you can create these templates in here. You know, you can use anywhere from, you can put the client's first name, their phone name, property address, you know, whoever's writing, which is my first name, my full name, your signature block as well to review everything of that, you know, we're adding in here, okay? And you'll see there's a tag here that says contact owner, first name, contact owner, full name. So let me kind of differentiate these 2 tags. This is sender's information, okay, whoever's sending this email, and you can decide who's sending it, or the contact owner information as well too. So we differentiate when there are teams, right? So for Tammy, she might be sending this out for on your behalf to all our clients, and to show that you're a bigger team, so you can put in there that, hey, I am, you know, contact owner's name, which will be your name, Christina, and then, and this is my full name, then it'll be, if it's sending out from Tammy's email.
She can put like Tammy for, or she can do it from mine. Like I'm okay with like Tammy for Christina O'Neill, right?
Yeah.
Whatever we want.
Sure. Okay.
I've got a question. If you want to say, you know, hi Jill and John, not just Jill or John, how do you do a couple?
So there is here the client and spouse name here, this tag.
Oh, okay.
So so that's a brilliant one. So like if you wanted to create a, you know, and change and modify this, right? You can put client and spouse name. You can put their spouse email in here as well too. And then you can modify your template then. Then let's show you how you use, so once you create these templates, let's say I am going to one of my contacts, okay? I'll show you a couple ways of using the templates. So let's say I am in Dave Milton. I am going to write him a quick note, right? And in here, I'll write an email. On here, it's a blank slate here, but then I can use this and say, oh, well, let me use the utilities template, and pop, it goes here.
Now, can we put any attachments or photos in these templates?
So you absolutely can add pictures in here. You can add an image. You can add videos within the emails or the templates itself too, tables, and you can format and so forth. The attachments, we've, you know, for now, I would recommend that you actually do a, you know, create a, if it's on Dropbox or your Google Drive, what I would do is create a link and stick it on here to kind of share with people. You know, we will be creating attachments to add on here probably in the next month. By next month, we will be doing that.
So I have a silly question.
Yeah.
If I wanted to like put a YouTube video in there of like this utilities, like, hey, you know, just me being all chipper, happy girl. Does it shrink it down so if you embed, yeah, that's what I'm liking. If it embeds the video, it won't be so huge.
No,
so
it's not. What's going to happen is that it will take that link and then insert the first image or that you have from YouTube.
Oh, good. So it'll at least do the image. So I could technically send it out, even if it's a 3-minute video. Yep. It won't get bogged down.
No, and that was our initial thinking for attachments, but people want to actually attach the physical file rather than using link. Because what happens is that with attachments, sometimes it'll get caught up in the spam folder because some systems will not allow you to have a large attached file.
Oh, sure.
So, but yes, absolutely. That's how you do it. And then, so let's just say that, so again, you know, if you want to send an email, you can select the template from here and just use it as well too. But let's say that you wanted to create a blank email, okay? Or it could be a text message and you've written everything in here. Let's say you say, this is a test. I want to save this as a template. You can as well too. You can save it under these folders that you've created so that you don't have to retype every time. Like if you spend all your time editing an email or a newsletter and you're for a client already, well, why don't you just save it as a template for future use as well too? Okay, so now you can just, my only recommendations is make sure that you have all the folders that you want in the first place. Okay, and that's it. Pretty simple. And you've got all these tags that you can use within the system as well too. Okay.
Are you allowed to know, or does Fieldnotes track if my client opens and looks at it?
Yes, yes. So if you go to the dashboard, you will see, or for the clients too, how many emails got opened up and so forth as well too.
Okay, so now can I tell who opened it up?
Yes. So
so you click on that and you can see like,
you will be able to see like, you saw the 0 there, right?
Right.
But this is my demo environment, but however, you will be able to kind of see and track that, the responses. And
would I know if like Sally opened it up 5 times, or would I only know if Sally opened it up?
It will show that Sally has opened it up multiple times.
It will. Okay, so it actually tracks how many times they open it.
Yes. Yep.
And will it show how long they watched the video for? Whether they
not to that level of, to that level of specificity for like videos or anything like that, but it will track how many emails and when it was opened up and so forth.
That's awesome. Thanks, Felipa, for asking that. I was wondering.
Yeah. That's a great question. Okay, so that's one thing that I want to kind of share with you. Any questions on that part?
Can you just quickly show us the text, because that was an email that you showed us?
Oh yeah, for sure. Same thing. So let's imagine that I was going to do, and I haven't created a text message template yet. So let's do one together, right? So let's say I'm going to add a text message. Client's first name. Just when you live that you. Okay, so I'll just fill in this blank here, right? Coming tomorrow. So let's say this is just a plain text message. I want to save this as a template. Okay, so I'm going to save this as a template here under inspections and binder. It's save. And so now this is, I can send this off right now. But if I go back to my template as well too, and I go back to the settings, I'll show it to you that now that is set up also as a template too for text messaging. So you see this one here, I click on it, inspection reminder, I click on this and it opens up. Okay, that's it then.
Oh, I do have one other question. So if I wanted to send out an email, maybe with an embedded video from like our economist or something, that's 7 minutes long, and I wanted to send it to all my cold leads, and I've got them named to categorize as cold in here. Yep. Then I could just say hi there, right? In case their name isn't right or whatever. I could say hi there. Yes. And then how would I pull up that category of people?
If you did the mass edit for all your contacts, whoever are your cold leads and so forth, that's where I would make sure that I'll tag them, and then so that you can pull, like, based on your relationship status, maybe the cold leads that you were talking about, and then use that to kind of create a an email campaign for it. So I'll show you. Let's say that I have all my, I'm going to create an email, a group email. Okay, and I will filter out all my cold leads here, apply for it, right? And I found 13 contacts. So I'm going to select all of them. Sorry, it doesn't allow me to, oh, my email's disconnected from this demo account right now. But basically what I did was I used this filters on the side here. I apply it and it down filtered my list to 13 contacts. Okay. So now I can I can select them, compose my email to be able to send, and I can use the template to create that too.
Okay.
So every time like you do your economist like weekly video and you want to send it out, you basically use the template. It would be super handy, and you just insert a new link every week. And that's it. Right?
Nice.
And you can use that for newsletters. And I know that a lot of people spend a lot of time creating that newsletter format, but they just want to make updates. That's the perfect way of doing that.